Hi guys and welcome. In today's video I'm going to show you how with makeup you can create bigger eyes. This is going to be really simple and you don't need to use many tools. So let's get started. The first step, we're going to look into brows, so enhance your brows, and it really doesn't have to be anything complicated. When I'm in a rush, I really like to use this L'Oreal Brow Artist, which is basically a bit like a brow mascara. It's tinted and it also has some fibers, so it's very quick and very easy. Slightly enhanced brows though will frame your eye a bit better, so naturally it will appear bigger. So the way you do it, you simply brush it through your hair gently with slow strokes and making sure that you're a bit more careful with the tip, just so you're not getting the product beyond your actual brow line. And that's it, so simple. The good thing is as well, it's gel, so it will set your brow hair in place for the whole day. Okay, so your next step is going to be eyes. We're going to use two eyeshadows to create the illusion of bigger eyes. And for that, you need two shades. The bigger contrast between the eyeshadows, the more intense that result. So for that reason, I'm going to use two quite contrasted shades. I think it will be also easier for you to see on the camera. I'm going to use shades from the Naked 2 palette. I'm using Half Baked, which is a gold shade, and then Busted, which is more like a darkish browny purpley shade. You may want to use a couple of different brushes. The brushes may actually a really big difference, and especially if you don't feel super confident with applying eyeshadows, that's something that's going to make a massive difference for you. So I'm going to be using two different brushes. These are MAC brushes, but you can use any other brushes. All you need is a placer and a blender. A placer is generally more shorter brushes and firmer brush, just to directly apply the eyeshadow in the area that you need it. And then your blender is longer, softer bristles. It's the brush that you're going to use to sort of distribute that eyeshadow and blend it away so it looks more smoother, more blended, and therefore more natural as well. So take your first eyeshadow, which is your lighter shade, on your placing brush and apply it from the inner corner all over your moving lid on your eye. Just with the placing brush, gently pat and blend away. Next, using the same brush, take a little bit of your darker shade, and now you want to place this very gently on the outer corner, creating like a V shape in the crease and along the lash line. Once you've got the eyeshadow in the area when you want it, that's when you're going to reach for your blending brush. You're actually not going to put the brush in the product. We're going to use what's already on our eyes. And simply just keep blending, going back and forth, little circular movements in that V shape to buff it all away. You can dip your blending brush very gently if you feel like you want to add a bit more. If you're not comfortable with that, again use your placing brush and just add a little bit more and buff again. Remember, it's easier to add more color than take it away. So our next step is eyeliner, because liner really quickly enhances the eye, and you can pull the line a little bit out and flick it, and that's a really good way of opening your eye. So that's what we're going to do today. For today's tutorial, I'm going to use Super Liner from L'Oreal. It's inexpensive and very, very good. Also, it's perfectly shaped and very slim, so it's very easy to create good line and you don't need to have a lot of practice or skill. I'll show you how to do it now. Place your liner, start with the flick, that's the easiest way. So think of your socket line, and as if you extend that line and place your liner right at the edge of the outer corner of your eye and literally press it in, pointing the tip towards your socket line, and then just sort of go back down towards your lashes, and that will create your flick. And then just pressing sideways. Don't try to use the tip of the pen. The whole idea with the pens is to use them sideways. There you only press towards as close to your lashes as possible, and it will basically do the job for you. So our next step is a highlighter. And this is possibly the only step that wouldn't really work if you use it just on its own. But in conjunction with your eyeliner or eyeshadows, it really actually makes a big difference and not only finishes off your makeup, but also extends your eyes again. So as your dark eyeshadow extends it sort of outwards from the outer corner of your eye, your highlight's gonna extend it towards your nose, and also you can use the highlight to sort of optically lift your brow arch. So that's what we're gonna do now. For this, I'm going to use Kevyn Aucoin highlighting powder, but you can equally use any really light, sometimes even more metallic or sort of satin finish eyeshadow, something that's going to be slightly reflecting light. Take a little bit of product and place it in the corner, give it a little swirl, and then just take it all the way up underneath your eyebrow arch, and it's done. And our final step is a mascara. Mascara also can slightly help to make your eyes appear bigger. I use two techniques. I either start from my outer corner to sort of make my eye appear longer, or if I want a really sort of big open eye, I start from the middle. Today we're going to start from the outer corner. The trick is to use the whole length of your eyelash. So rather than doing loads of tiny little strokes and very fast, make sure you place your brush really well close to the root of your eyelashes. Give it maybe a little wobble and wibble, making sure that the brush gets into your lashes, and then just pull it gently straight up to the tips, leaving that mascara along the whole length of the lash, and that way you're really getting the most of your lashes and of your mascara. Repeat that a couple of times on the outer corner and then slowly move into your inner corner. And there you have it. So I do know that I have got only one eye done, but that's kind of by purpose. I was thinking that it will be easier to show the difference, and I hope you can see it. So these are my steps that I very often use on a daily basis to enhance my eyes, to make them look bigger, and I hope it will be something that you could pick up maybe as well. And the beauty of it is that pretty much every single step can be used just alone, or you can use them together. The only one, like I mentioned before, is the highlighter that really wouldn't do much if you use it on its own. So choose and pick whichever makes you happy, and if you are maybe on social media like Twitter or Instagram, tag me with your creations. It will be great to see what you've done, and I see you in the next video.